Hey, if you don't know me by now, I'm Meanie, and I like to do tarot readings for fun. If you're into that type of thing, that's totally fine. You can scroll on through. I really don't give a shit. And if you find my opening obnoxious, I also don't give a shit. You can go somewhere else. I've had a couple complaints of me coming off rude. There are many other tarot readers that will hold your hand, dear. I will not. I will to a degree, but if you find the opening alarming, oh honey, then you're not going to enjoy the reading. Some people do if they get a really... You know, I appeal to who I appeal, and I'm not mad about it. And I repel the ones that need to be repelled. Anyway, so I felt called to do oracle reading, and the oracle reading we're doing today is everyone's favorite, Whispers of the Unsolved. Every time I do this deck, I learn something more atrocious about the political system. So, just so you get an idea. I'm not sure, so as per usual with every reading that I fucking do, I don't know what I'm reading until I read the energy. That's how it goes. Some people, I'm low-key a little bit jealous people can channel shit before they do the reading and do shit like that. That's never my case. If it is that case, it's solely for personal reasons. Solely. With that in mind, I have 3 decks, because the Whispers of the Unsolved deck, made by the Reckoning Co., who is a TikTok user, and I think I got it off her Etsy shop, but I'm pretty sure she sells it at a TikTok shop, in case you're not familiar with the cards. It's a big deck, so I have it broken into 3 piles. And we're gonna go with the piles and just see what the fuck comes out. Going with the biggest pile that we got. Starting off the bottom of the deck, we got trash. Oh, I heard the trash took itself out. That's nice. I love to hear that. As someone who's been dealing with a toxic masculine that I'm actively trying to kick out of my goddamn life, and this motherfucker's trying to come back. Because, of course, it's like when you want them, they don't want you. But then when you don't want them, oh, now they want you. We're on, that's the fucking little bullshit path I'm on. And I, like, just pray for me. Pray for just... If you could do anything to help me, pray to keep that man away from me. Please. He's a fucking warlock. I'm doing my goddamn best. Anyway, trash took itself out. Maybe that was relatable to some people in the collective. The government? You know what this falls in line with what I think? Is certain Republican lawmakers are actively resigning because they don't like how they're governing. Am I wrong? So the trash is taking itself out because the Republican lawmakers are like, I want out of this bitch. We're doing a terrible job. We're not popular. So some lawmakers are surveillance and the devil. Oh. Okay, so what I got with this, I don't know what I'm telling this. I'm telling the conspiracy theory party. I don't fucking know. But, like, so the government is under heavy surveillance, as we all are aware, with them amping up all the fucking privacy invading bullshit. And what's weird is, like, they're surveilling everything, but the actual, like, atrocities that are unfolding within I heard our own government, people, society, and country, they're actively surveilling activists, but actively ignoring, like, let's say, for example, like, child movement, you know, like child, I don't know if I can say it, trafficking, and like, actually, to be honest, I'm getting a lot of, SMEGs trafficking, like a lot of that, they're actively ignoring it, and it's like, this SMEGs trafficking is part of some shit that the government is, like, actively avoiding and not surveilling or stopping. Like, they have surveillance on it, but it's like, there's like a blind spot. There's like a blind spot. I'm also hearing there are some people in power that, well, all the common folk get surveillanced and shit. The people at top are actually not surveillanced at all. I am hearing Musk and Zuckerberg, for the most part. I'm hearing, and Soros. Peter Thiel, I think's his name, and Sam Alkin, another, like, not tech guru, but, like, I don't know, some tech bro asshole who wants to invade our privacy, shit like that. It's like those men are not actually surveillanced at all. The tech bros don't surveillance each other! They're the exemption to their fucking rule. Oh my god, I'm so pissed. I am so pissed. And they do some horrendous fucking shit, which is why they're not being fucking surveillanced. Oh, Well, I'll take a sip of coffee to calm down, which will not do that at all. It'll stimulate me more, but I am furious. I really just fucking hate hypocrites. I hate hypocrites so goddamn much. And I also hate billionaires as well, too. And I also really hate tech bros. If they'd stop invading my fucking privacy and harvesting all my fucking data, I wouldn't have a fucking issue. But yeah, no, they're surveilling everything, but they're actively ignoring all the horrendous shit. Like, I don't know if people follow politics like I do. Poison and drugs? They're trying to do something with medication. There is some terrifying long-term scheme of them trying to fuck with medication. And I don't know to what degree. It might be mental health. I'm also hearing, like, HIV treatment as well, too. The government is purposely stopping any sort of, like, health programs that actually benefit the people. Or, like, reduce. Because they're trying to do something with medication. They're trying to feed demographics something in particular. Like a slow poison effect. I don't think it's gonna go... I'm sorry if this sounds scary, but it's in reverse. I don't think it's going to happen, but I think it's a goal they're actively working towards. I've just... Solved in reverse. Snake backstabber. Someone put the pieces together. Someone put the pieces together of what the fuck's going on with the government, the surveillance, and the occultist satanic shit, along with the medicine the health industry. Someone figured something out, and then that person got backstabbed before they could, like, release this information. Like, someone figured something out, and someone close to them backstabbed them immediately. Like, once they figured something out. It was a snake, not a true friend. Someone who was, like, an accomplice, or, like, I don't know, I'm getting lab partner? Some sort of, like, something along those lines. Government employee, possibly, as well, too? This is what the fuck? Hold on. There's, like... People in different departments are putting pieces together... And I think they're unknowingly connecting the dots. It's like they're all separated yet. It's like they're close to solving it. They're close to solving it. But it's like, someone got taken out. Someone who figured it out got taken out before it got solved. But then people, I feel like, started investigating, and now people in different positions. I'm definitely something... It's a mixture of different departments. And what I mean by that, it's like science, which will include, like, the climate, and then the health industry, just science in general. And then we got law enforcement, and I'm also seeing lawyers, law degree, judicial system, and then something with technology. But it feels like the people in technology have a muzzle. Like, they can't speak out. I'm hearing NDAs, agreements, payouts, bribes, blackmail. Yeah, but unsurprisingly, the government's not working for the people, it's working for the fucking billionaires. Ooh, fucking surprise. Caregiver medical staff. Funny enough, Odin actually knocked over a deck. The Gravity Falls deck, aka the Mystery Tarot. I might pull on that and give him some more details. Okay, so apparently there are medical staff who are getting bribed to look away and or do certain things. I'm hearing in mental health facilities, but health facilities in general, but definitely mental health. Because if I don't know when this video came out, but I did talk about mental health services that they like use to like track people who are gifted spiritually, psychically. They have people in the medical field on the payroll. Okay, so I got treason, demonic evil, and burial in reverse. So as I was saying, they'd have people in the medical field on a fucking payroll to commit treason to their own staff, like their own patients that they're supposed to take care of. They actively pay these people to purposely give the wrong treatment. Why? Because, and I'm aware how this sounds, but honestly, considering my own personal spiritual journey, like, you know, just like, honestly, like, fuck the government. And to a degree, the mental health facilities. They're doing this because these people are part of some sort of satanic cult. The people who do this shit are part of the cult, which is why they're not trying to surveillance these individuals, and the government and the tech bros actively turn a blind eye to this shit. Because, let's face it. Okay, like, as an example, AI is trying to solicit, like child nudes from fucking children, and AI companies are actively trying to make it so we don't have AI regulation. Like states, they're trying to pass a federal thing where states can't even form their own AI regulations, and it's really fucking weird that a bunch of tech bros really wanted to list the child images. I just saw a thing on fucking Meta, apparently, that was promoting child trafficking ads and shit like that. Apparently it was like a 17 strike before something fucking happens. Why the fuck is that so high? 17 fucking strikes. These weird, gross men are into some horrendous fucking shit. And they're trying to actively hide it with Burial in Reverse, but they can't hide it because I think a lot of us, not just me, but I think the collective in general, are picking up on their fucking bullshit and calling it out. And you know what? Considering we got AI Atlas flying around, we got fucking aliens in the fucking sky. Oh, I'm sorry. Are we still pretending AI Atlas is a fucking comet? Are we still pretending? Okay, sure. Yeah, they're trying to bury this stuff. And I feel like the puzzle piece starts in the medical staffing. But they're paid, literally, these medical caregivers are paid to give the wrong care to people who with psychic abilities. Or people with just, like, spiritual gifts. Like, if you're intuitive as fuck, like... And that's treason. In the healthcare industry, that is fucking treason. You're supposed to take care and give the best care possible to your patient. And these people are paying healthcare workers to actively fuck over their patients and or kill them if they have the capability to, by accident. And considering how healthcare workers in general are not getting paid well enough, personally, and then we just had the fucking education department be like, nursing's not a fucking thing, nursing's not professional. I have like so many goddamn issues, so I guess, I don't know, maybe Spirit was like, you need to fucking vent this out and also call it some bullshit. So I guess that's what's happening. But they're trying, I think they're getting found out to a degree. I think they're getting found out because they can't bury this shit. I think people are starting to connect the dots. Which is why I also feel like they're trying to push AI out so fucking hard, because then it starts to cause misinformation, because how can you trust images or videos if they're fucking altered or AI? Like, that's on purpose. They're actively doing that shit too. So when this, I genuinely feel like when this weird occult shit tied to this government is found out, It's getting like people are gonna have. I genuinely feel like people are gonna have a hard time believing it and be like, well, is this fucking AI? And I'm not gonna fucking blame them to a degree. I'm gonna go through this pile. I got the lawnmowers outside my fucking condo, so like apologies on the fucking. It's not. Some people I feel like get a little bit too paranoid about gang stalkers. No, these are just the lawn care workers, guys. I do have gang stalkers, FYI, but this is not them. All of mine are cyber for the most part. Okay. Medical in reverse. I got celebrity in reverse, top secret in reverse, communication and weapon and political. There's a celebrity of some sort that has been funding this shit. Celebrity or celebrities? Which one? Which one? Celebrities. There are celebrities funding this shit. To, like, pick off people in the medical system. And they're trying to keep this top secret, but something with communication and a weapon and political, it's weird. So, I feel like this was top secret, but not anymore, because it's like someone got word of this through communication, or it's like something got written down, because they're talking about a weapon. What's the weapon? The weapon apparently is the collective. There's a okay, so it's been apparently in this little status group, whatever. A celebrity has been funding certain medical caregivers to do things to people they want to pick off or like siphon from or gather. It's some sort of it's celebrities, and they're not good celebrities. With the celebrity in reverse, will they get found out? I'm hearing they'll get found out, and they're gonna lose their little fucking status. It's something that was top secret, but now it's not. There's communication about apparently the collective. The collective comes out as a weapon, because it seems like, from what I'm getting with this, with political and struggle, it's like they can't politicize you for some reason, and they're struggling to make it political, and this is like interesting. This is like high society, government officials, celebrities, tech bros. It's like the people, you know what I'm talking about? Like, just like people up there. Taylor Swift is an example. Like that bitch, she's up there. Also, fuck Taylor Swift. I don't care. If you're a TS fan, I don't care. I'm not gonna go into why right now. I'm just not. And it's like, they're struggling because it's like there was some sort of disaster they had planned for the collective that the collective actually was able to avoid. Like, it's supposed to be natural disaster, unavoidable, but collective fucking dodged it, like got out of it. Because apparently collective is known as the missing key. Here, missing link. A prophet hiding in plain sight, something along those lines. And there's this female, terrible female, and I got con man in reverse. She got caught in a con. What? I'm sorry, she got caught in multiple cons. This feminine energy. And she's trying to, like, she wants to hold a meeting of some sort. She wants to hold a meeting of some sort, but I don't feel like people don't want to meet up with her. It feels like people are avoiding her like the goddamn plague. Because apparently she's freaking out because apparently she wants to hide the abuse to witnesses and the cleanup effort she tried to do, I guess, regarding the collective. She wants someone to help clean up her mess. Because this bitch was abusive as fuck. She's trying to hide it. Or she wants to hide it. Or she's associated with it somehow because she got tied to it. And she... Whatever fucking happened to this bitch, this little con artist, she's fucked because no one wants to help clean up her mess with clean up in reverse. Nobody wants to help clean up her goddamn mess. And she's freaking out about it with acting dramatic. She doesn't know how she's apparently going to survive, is what I heard. And then I got biology, chemistry, scientific, DNA, water reverse, travel in reverse, and royalty. Okay. So what I'm getting with this is there something special or in particular about the collective's DNA makeup? Because it's back to back. And I got water in reverse, and I feel like the con she was trying to do was she was trying to say that she was the collective or this like prophet, this missing link, whatever. Like she was it. Like that's what she is. That's what she is. That's her. That's what she is. Because apparently that the collective was actually that, so she thought she could just step into that role. I'm not sure. This is kind of weird. This is kind of getting kind of weird. But I got water in reverse, and she ended up drowning, and I heard obligations, and I heard rituals as well, too. Admittedly, this is a lot louder than it usually is, the fucking lawnmower stuff, so I am kind of weirded out by that, because I feel like it should have been gone by now. We've gone for like 21 minutes. There's not much fucking grass in front of my house, or condo. Anyway. Yeah, she ended up drowning in it. And she can't escape. Because I don't know what she did in particular, but considering we're talking about people in power, she pissed off people in power, and apparently they're not allowing her to leave the country, is what I'm hearing. State? Can she leave the state? She's even stuck, if she's in the United States, she's stuck in the States. Wherever she's at currently, she cannot travel. I don't think she has the funds to, but more importantly, it feels like people in power are ensuring she can't go anywhere. Why? Well, apparently she lied that she was royalty. Apparently specifically spiritual royalty. Or, like, I don't know what collective I'm tapped into, but this collective I'm tapped into has some sort of royal lineage, whether it's blood or spiritual. It could be both, but the main problem was this bitch tried to pretend she was royalty, and she is not. Collective is. I hear collective is pretty regal, too. Regal, in control, balanced, fair. Heard feisty. But, yeah, so, like, she tried taking your fucking crown. Did not work out for her in the long run, is what it seems like. So, check this shit out. Honestly, guys, I think we should all welcome the aliens. After reading this, we should all welcome the aliens. I'm sorry, extraterrestrials with open arms. I'm under the belief that I can communicate with extraterrestrials. And according to them, whenever I chat with them, they don't like the word aliens. They find that, what I'm told, they view that term to be derogative. So they prefer to be called extraterrestrials, which is a bit more of a mouthful for me, but gotta pay respects. Also, beat me up, Scotty, I want out. Anyway, let me tell you what this is about. So, here's the thing. These sick fucks work with really demonic shit, like satanic shit. Like, I'm hearing the word Baal. I think that's a false god of Moloch, and I think you sacrifice children to. That's what these individuals work with. And I am hearing the cult of Dionysus. Which, admittedly, I think that was a cult that tried to recruit me online at one point, but I said no because I'm an asexual, and then it seemed like, what it seemed like is they all just wanted to have sex with each other, and you know what, as an asexual, that's just really not my fucking deal. I am a demisexual in particular, but anyway, they do really sick shit with that, and I wouldn't be surprised if this little fucking cult slaps a happy label on their little occult. Look, we're just, like, cult Dionysus, we're just drinking and dancing and partying and having sex with each other, and then they sacrifice fucking children and or possibly grape them. Because I just, like, this card just, like, screams children sacrifice. It also just, like, grape. So, like, these, like, sick... It's sick fuck energy. It's sick fuck energy. Like, if this cult gets fucking discovered, I hope to God they suffer all the fucking cosmic consequences they gathered up over generations of this bullshit, because this is generations. This is not a fucking formed thing in, the last, fucking year or two. No, this is, generations. They've been around for a long fucking time. They've been around for a long fucking time. Anyway, once they're done with these individuals, they dismember them, And especially if they're children, because they're sick fucks, they fucking eat the children. They eat people. Once they're done with them, they eat them. And yes, including after raping them. As someone with 2 girls, cannot express how fucking furious I am reading this energy right now. And this little occult's gonna get figured out. It's a fucking this little occult thing. They thought they had the strings and fucking everything. Because in this picture, I don't know if you can see it up close. There we go. They have strings. There's strings across, and it's like the fucking television and the fucking computer. Oh my god, their shit's gonna get discovered. I swear to god, these tech pros are involved with it to some degree. And there's gonna be some digital footprint that links up to their fucking bullshit. Because I feel confident it's gonna get pointed at how they are able to track all these activists and everything, but they somehow ignore the child trafficking. Make that make sense. We can track all this crazy shit in our fucking government, but we have a hard time trafficking sex victims. I have issues with people in power if it's not made clear. And they experiment on these individuals. I feel... I'm gonna throw a conspiracy theory out there. Elon Musk ran Dodge, right? Dodge cut a lot of fucking jobs off. Dodge also, if I remember correctly, after I think an article I saw or a video I saw that's very informative, talked about how Dodge actually cut oversight people for the Neuralink program. And we're just having random missing detainees from fucking concentration camps, and no one knows where the fuck they've been, which is really fucking weird, don't you think? Because they're the one that put them in cages, so how the fuck can you lose them? Yeah, no, because I think they're being experimented on illegally, and that shit's gonna get called out. Because it's by this little cult that I feel like experiments on people who are, I hear apparently pregnant. That's fucking horrifying. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Fuck. They kidnap divine beings, especially divine feminines, before they've awoken. Or unfortunately, if they have awoken, they get them. And they, forcibly impregnate them to harvest the children for really fucked up rituals. And I really, really hope I'm wrong on this. I want to be wrong so fucking bad. But there's a warning for these assholes for all their fucking crimes they've done against humanity and spiritual. They've done a bunch of spiritual fucking crimes as well, too. There's a warning regarding their money, because the thing is, these people were warned to eventually stop at some fucking point, especially if this was, some weird, if this collective is, the prophet that's supposed to be, or, the fucking, I don't want to say goddamn Messiah, but something along those lines. It's something really important, something along those lines. They were warned to fucking stop before, this, quote-unquote prophet came to be. But they didn't, because they fucking love money, and they're low pieces of vibrational shit, and now they're dealing with the fucking dumpster fire that's being seen through outer space. And you know what? I'm getting the aliens are kind of sick with their bullshit as well, too. And you know what? The aliens are helping causing some natural causes. Why? Because these assholes won't stop trafficking people. And I feel like they're actually ramping up the trafficking. At the time of this reading, I'm hope to God it's going down, but it definitely feels like they're trying to grab as many people as I fucking can to, I wouldn't be surprised if this prophet or whatever has, woken up and is, doing some, karmic, cosmic bullshit. But it definitely feels like, with these, I'm definitely getting this is, it's being seen from fucking space, and the extraterrestrials are gonna cause some fucking problems, specifically for the people that will not stop trafficking people. Because turns out that shit's not cool in the fucking outer space world. I like to think the beings that travel intergalactically have really, are really empathetic and have emotional intelligence. And in my personal opinion, I don't think we deserve intergalactic space travel. I really don't. You know why? Because we're destroying the fucking planet. And we're not taking care of each other. My government's actually trying to fucking kill me. So, in many ways, my, rules, regulation, and all this fun stuff. So, it seems like I genuinely believe that extraterrestrials, they do have like high intelligence, and I feel like they wouldn't punish the whole entire fucking planet when people who are not in power are equally frustrated trying to do the fucking right thing and get stopped every goddamn turn because people in power with a fuck ton of money just want to keep having fucking money. How much money do you fucking need? That I can't Musk is a fucking trillionaire. And then this motherfucker's like, oh, but money will be irrelevant. Oh, give away your fucking $1 trillion, bitch. Give away your trillions if money's gonna be so fucking irrelevant. Yeah, that's a bullshit point. Jeff Bezos cracks me up too, saying he's gonna take 1 million of us back into space. Really? With what money? We're gonna have to pay our way up there. Does anyone really believe Jeff Bozo, whatever the fuck his name is gonna just let us have intergalactic space travel with him for fucking free? Absolutely the fuck not. No, there's gonna be somewhere for weird form of fucking slave labor, I guarantee you. No, I don't trust rich billionaires. I fucking don't. I don't. Because they have the power to actually fix the goddamn world, and they actively choose not to for nothing for fucking profit. Just profit. That's all they give a fuck about. Granted, they can't take that money with them when they fucking die. So, like, maybe I should not pull from this deck. I'm too angry. But you know what? I feel like the people who vibe with me also understand this as well, too. You know? I think we're all equally frustrated globally around the world, especially if you care about the environment and animals and just the welfare of other individuals who are unable to take care of themselves due to some disabilities or, like, mental illness or something like that. You know, like, call me a bleeding heart liberal. Fine, whatever. It's just wild because I'm just under the crazy belief we should just take care of each other and we should try and raise each other up with, make the world a better fucking place for just not only us, but, like, for future generations. And the people up top are making it actively worse for future generations, and then they're fucking surprised no one wants to have fucking children. Why? Why would we want to? Honestly, I have kids, and I kind of honestly feel bad I brought them into this type of fucking world. I'm hoping it'll change to the better. I want to change to the better. But I also, I acknowledge that, like, I fucked up a little bit. Okay, love. So, I'm being told I need to, like, calm down and invite love more into my heart. I am getting a positive vibe off this deck, so that's good. So there's something with love going on. If you're like me, and you say your beliefs and stuff like that, apparently there are people that love you for that, for speaking your mind. Because I guess a lot of people are afraid to do that. We got free speech for now. Oh, look at that. Kidnap hands tied from the fucking government. Oh, lovely, 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 lovely. Oh, okay. So this occult is definitely part of the that just confirms it. They're active, like, okay, yep, okay. So the government is in on harvesting people with special abilities and divine beings. They're definitely in on that. And they turn a blind eye to the kidnappings, because but there's a lot of them that are part of it and enjoy the shit. I'm also hearing you need to be on a vibration of love, which will be very hard during this trying time. Secluded area. There's a wooded area. Okay. There's someone. I don't know who. I can't tell which department. I'm assuming some for law enforcement. I'm also hearing some techie bros, so I guess not techie bros are not all evil. I mean, a job's a job, right? But, like, somebody has eyes on a secluded area that it seems like not many people are aware of. And stop. Sorry, he ran across the mic, and I was like, don't mute it. Just keep it on the cat. Can you not, though? Oh my god. Anyway. There's some surveillance on secluded area that these motherfuckers indulge upon, apparently. They do their satanic, horrible, awful shits somewhere in the woods, and there is surveillance on it. It's either in the woods, or like that wood area got compromised, and they moved somewhere else, and someone has eyes on these individuals where they move the little fucking rituals. They moved to different areas, what it seems like, but there's still surveillance on that area. I'm hearing people are gathering intel. Secret weapon cross. Underneath, devil in reverse, poison in reverse. These people are just evil. They're just evil. Like, there's something with the medicine that they were gonna poison people with medications. It didn't work. But that was their secret plan. I'm getting something mainly with mental health. It's like they were gonna try or do something with medication in particular. And in my head, I'm just hearing mental health. Because they want to fuck with people's mental ability, capacity. I heard it institutionalize them. Make them like... just go on my lap. Go on my lap. There we go. These people are just diabolical. And this is the people, these are people in government doing this. Like, fuck RFK Jr. Like, I just, like, throwing that right now. Because I would not be surprised if this is happening under his goddamn watch. Because that man is stupid. I don't care. He's fucking stupid. He should not be running the Health and Human Services Department. Whatever the fuck it is. That man... I'm just saying, if you're a worm ate a good chunk of your motherfucking brain, and you talk like your throat's going through a garbage disposal, I don't think, and you don't believe in vaccines, or, like, fucking believe autism is caused by circumcision, like, fucking, this is ridiculous. The things that are coming out of my mouth. I feel like I'm in such a fucked up comedy show. This administration's such a fucking joke. Look! Child! Underneath, solved in reverse. Someone got picked up on this because they were studying something with child trafficking, or something with child abuse and neglect. Like, they were tracking something, and someone got sent and backstabbed them. They thought they were their friend or coworker, and the person backstabbed them, and I don't know what the fuck happened to the person. I am getting some sort of lab mate or lab coat, something, but because of what he's wearing. It looks like a little lab coat. So I'm getting something with, like, medical, but it's just like, this person figured out something because of a child that was following child, like, crime, something with those lines, and that person got backstabbed. I'm hearing it was a plant. Tuition psychic abilities. Okay. I'm talking to my people with psychic abilities, intuition, whatever special gift you have. The government is trying to seek individuals with those gifts. And with the medication, I feel really fucking confident that they were trying to give specifically the wrong medication or, like, tampered medication towards people with gifts, specifically to stunt their intuition abilities, because the government does not want us to actually, in my personal fucking opinion, I think as a species we are supposed to continue to fucking evolve, and I think part of that evolution cycle is actually being in touch with our intuition, our psychic abilities. Like, I genuinely believe we can evolve to have psychic abilities or like telepathy, whatever. But the government doesn't fucking want that, because if people are in touch with spirit, mainly spirit, or I'm gonna say spirit because I don't want to say religion, because I don't know about you guys, but I don't really follow religion. I'm a spiritualist. I label myself a spiritualist. These people want to stifle these fucking abilities because the government doesn't want people to be in touch with a greater power than them. The government wants to be the power. They don't want people to seek access through Source to gain their own individual power that they could grow and like harvest and help the world heal from. Because a lot of us who have intuitive abilities, for the most part, use it for the good. Like, I'm a healer. I try to like do my fucking part. But these people, they fucking track all of us because they have access to all of our fucking devices, anything that connects to the goddamn internet, track all of our shit, is aware and kind of has like probably little fucking flags that flag when they're like, hey, this person has like psychic abilities because of whatever they're fucking researching, whatever they're fucking posting online. So they do this to try and stifle this because it feels like people in government only want certain assholes to ascend. They want us, the healers, to be descended and not actually in touch or ascend. These assholes are actively trying to control who can ascend and who cannot ascend based off their political leanings. That's fucked up. That's really fucked up. The government is actively impeding on our fucking evolution, to be honest. That's what I feel like. And you know what, to a degree, I feel like the extraterrestrials are watching that and seeing that, and I feel like to a degree they're kind of horrified about that. Because literally, the people in power are stunting our own evolution for money. We could be more in tune with the earth. Some of us could probably talk to fucking animals and shit like that, like telepathy or whatever, understand how animals feeling and communicate with them and stuff like that. They want to stifle that fucking ability. They don't want people to be in touch with the earth or like source, whatever you view. If you don't like, whatever. The main takeaway is our government is actively, and I don't think I'm focused on the United States government, but this feels like a worldwide type of bullshit. So like, yeah, the people in power don't want us to fucking evolve. They want us to stay stagnant and just hand over some money because, I don't know, they like have small little tiny dicks and feel really powerful. They have a lot of fucking money because they know if they want their fucking money, no one would want to be next to them or fucking hear their bullshit. You couldn't pay me $1 trillion to be in a room with Elon Musk. I don't care how much money that is. I cannot stand that man. He's fucking creepy. He's creepy and he's fucking weird. Like, I just, like, don't, like, and then, like, I just, This is, like, the third or fourth time I got something with Hotel Motel. I am getting a honeypot situation. There was someone sent in to the collective to lure the collective into some sort of hotel. But you didn't. What I'm getting with this is like you didn't go. You didn't go to the hotel. In reverse, you didn't go to it. Because God/higher power was like called to you to like leave the situation, to like go before things could like can go fucking bad. And because you listen to Source, God, higher power, whatever you believe in, you're alive. And you're growing. You're growing. You're thriving. Okay, so here's what happened. You didn't go to the motel, right? There were people watching you via your neighborhood. Like, in your neighborhood. Okay, so I'm getting two things. I'm getting one, that you had people keeping eyes on you within your own neighborhood. On top of that, too, there's a whole community as well that is deeply upset that you didn't go to the fucking hotel because apparently they wanted to enjoy your energy, but I don't like that fucking sounded at all. Because you saw, like, the red flag, like, because God and higher power, like, showed you the red flag, and you were like, aha, I see you, yes, So I'm getting with this. So I got hired in reverse. So someone got hired to do a job, which is why I think it's a honeypot situation. I think, am I saying that right? Am I using that term correctly? Anyway, they wanted to lure you to a hotel room because there was an individual that I hired to do so to try and like coerce you into a hotel room. It was an inside job that was not. It was like inside job. It was hush hush under the table, and this apparently I'm hearing man was supposed to like have sex with you to some degree, something lewd. What's alarming is it was an inside job to get you to do some sort of perversion act or something. And if you did that, that would have marked you for death. Because as crazy as crazy as all this fucking sounds, this would have been a slippery slope for you because apparently if you engage in having sex with this individual, eventually down the line, this man would have led you to basically, with social media in reverse, I'm definitely this is some dark web shit, and they would have like live streamed your death and or horrific acts of sexual violence onto you for social media, like all on the dark web. There's a plot twist, though. Apparently, this individual and individuals were warned to not do this type of thing against this collective. So, this is like a grandparent, elder in reverse, with a riot in reverse. The people who participate in this shit against this collective that has like this royal bloodline or whatever, they have no spiritual protection at all. And nothing is fighting for them with riots in reverse. It's kind of just like whatever karma they accumulated trying to go after this collective, it's like they're getting all this karma back. And they're used to, my understanding with this occult that I've been picking up on is they siphon specifically divine beings' energies and kind of wear it as a cloak and a mask. So they come off like they're really like happy and like healthy and like care about you, but it's just a fucking act. So they can do these horrendous acts and get the least amount of karma back because they're cloaking themselves in divine energy. I don't know how that fucking works, but it's that. But it seems like what you don't know is this like a good accomplice? What you don't know is you actually have accomplices on the inside of this whole occult thing. And false, and then they got it wrong. Some of these individuals were a part of this occult for so long because they were under the pretense that this is how it was supposed to be. But it's proven to be false because of how you've thrived and survived and got out of this whole entire fucking bullshit. Listening into your spirit team and stuff like that. They're like, oh shit, we got this wrong. So not everyone in this occult bullshit is a sadistic fuck. It seems like there are good ones that are waking up to this and being like, holy fuck, like we don't have to live this fucking way. That's what it feels like. It feels like they're like, we don't have to be like this. We don't have to do this to people. And it's like blowing their fucking mind because this has been going on for a very, very, very long time. I'm talking bloodlines. Like, I don't know if anyone's familiar with the Koch brothers, but as of right now, I'm actually listening to Dark Money and how it caused the rise of the far right. I like to educate myself. And the Koch brothers, I learned, because they're using mainly the Koch brothers example, have been funding shit for such a long fucking time and playing the genuine long game that I would not be surprised if it was something like the Koch brothers, Golden Shacks, shit like that. Lines that have been going, like, like wealthy bloodlines been going on for such a long time. You know what? I feel like they're a part of it at this goddamn point. I feel like every major corporation, fucking family, household name or whatever is a part of this bullshit to some fucking degree. Prove me wrong. Just prove me wrong. I would love to be proven wrong on this shit. want to be proven wrong. Oh my god. Read any of these? I'm hearing no. Okay. Sorry, some of you guys are getting the any political rant today. But you know what? To a degree, once upon a time I did miniature painting hobbies and I did rants all the time and people love that shit, so maybe you guys will enjoy it or people will be like, shut the fuck up. And you can, fine, valid. Family. For some of you guys, your family was involved in this bullshit. The odds were literally stacked so fucking high against this collective. It's honestly kind of sad to a degree. You got the extraterrestrials on your side, so that's nice. And they're actively installing some natural disasters / causes to these individuals because of specifically the trafficking. So that does give me hope. Which is why, you know what it feels like? I don't know what, like, of course anyone else, like, scrolling through TikTok specifically, but God knows my feed's modified, whoever fucking knows. But it seems like a lot of people are welcoming the extraterrestrials. The only people that seem to be genuinely terrified are people in fucking power. The governments. Don't know why you'd all be scared. To my understanding, the extraterrestrials ain't doing shit to us. To my understanding. I mean, I don't think... I got download. Okay, so... there are good extraterrestrials. I feel like there's more of those individuals. But there are also bad extraterrestrials. And the bad ones, I feel like, wormed their way into this, like, occult thing. And I wouldn't be surprised if an extraterrestrial came off like it was some deity or god, to a degree. Is that what's happening? I heard yes in my head. So, hearing Fugitive? Apparently this extraterrestrial that works with the weird, fucked up people is a fugitive of some sort. I don't know how this works exactly, but I'm just getting this, like... I'm gonna stand up so you guys can, like, see, because it's in my mind's eye. It's like it's like a full black alien. It's like a full... No, so I don't know, extraterrestrial. Can I call it an alien? Is that okay? For this asshole, can I? Can I? I'm hearing yes. Okay, so for this asshole, say alien. It's like this black extraterrestrial thing with very long legs and long limbs. And it's like kind of how I'm, like, fucking hunched over. It's kind of like that. And it could come off, if you're not aware, it could come off like some sort of shadow being, but it's not. It's some weird fugitive fucking alien, apparently, that's been assimilated into this occult. And it seems like this fugitive alien is, I feel like, guarding one person in particular. Should I say who it is? I can't say who it is, because, like... Anyway, that's the main gist of that. But also, like, I got family. I heard families involved with this shit. I'm hearing they were bribed. Some were paid off. Fired. Apparently the snake backstabber was fired. Did the backstabber get fired? Was the person that figured it out got fired? The person who figured it out got fired. The snake, a partner or coworker of some sort, backstabbed the shit out of them and got them fired. Paper trail. Apparently, there's a paper trail of the government knowingly ignoring people getting kidnapped and reports of it. Because I guess they scoped out who was getting kidnapped and just made that disappear, apparently. But there's a paper trail of that shit. I'm hearing there's a paper trail of... I don't know how, but somehow there's a paper trail of missing documents. I don't know how that fucking happened. But the paper trail is specifically in regards to how they actively avoid, like, arresting people for kidnapping individuals. Like, it's just like the government turned a blind fucking eye at... Down the rabbit hole. That's what this reading feels like. Fuck. Every time I see this card, Spirit's always like, but wait, there's more! I think the people who were surveilling the secluded area found some really fucked up shit. And I definitely feel it was occult type shit. And it made these individuals with surveillance go down the fucking rabbit hole. And it took them to a really fucked up dark rabbit hole, too. Thief in reverse. They couldn't steal your life. That's weird. I don't know why I said that. They couldn't steal your life. Someone tried to live your life. That female tried to live your life. But also the people in power actively try to take your life. And I'm assuming wanted to prolong their life force. And or increase their blessings. Probably all three, to be honest. This is such a fucked up reading. And they're pissed off about it, too. Anger and rage. Bitches be mad as fuck. I'm hearing they're mad they couldn't get to you. I see people punching walls, people crying, people panicking. They had a lot riding on taking this collective's life. There was a lot riding on it. Which is why it's like it had to be something really fucking special, like a prophet. And I don't want to say Messiah, but it kind of feels like Messiah energy. Please don't get a big head and be like, I'm the next Messiah. Please don't. No one likes that. No one likes that much of a fucking egotistical person, okay? I know sometimes when we get really in touch with our shit, we can feel like a fucking Messiah, but anyway, no. This was fucked up, dude. This was, like, really fucked up. Tarot. Alright, give me more information about this. Do you want me to pull any more from these? Any more? No? Tarot? Mystery? I'm gonna shuffle. And then, I got this from the TikTok shop. I think it's linked in my little shop thing. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna see what else I can pull from this. Let me shuffle and get back to you. My readings have been getting over an hour long. That's wild to me. Alright, how many shuffles? How many shuffles? Okay. Tell me more about this whole conspiracy theory bullshit. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about it. Tell me more, tell me more. Tell me more about this bullshit. Alright, well, I shuffled. And I got Judgment at the bottom of the deck. In the Judgment card, there's a bunch of zombies. Can you, like, focus? There we go. There's a bunch of zombies climbing up to, like, Dipper, Mabel, and Stan. I don't know if you can see that. I'm kind of getting that vibe. It's like the people in power on top of here being like, ha 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 ha, but then it's like a fucking horde of zombies are climbing up and we'll get to them at some point. I mean, they're the good guys in the deck, you know, Mabel, Dipper, and Stan, but definitely getting there's something coming for these individuals in power. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's the Wrath of the Dead, which sounds very drastic. But again, this is a government whole fucking thing who's been doing this for God who knows how fucking long. So I wouldn't be surprised if they made enemies of the literal fucking dead. Personally, for me, if I was involved in this bullshit, I would have quote unquote unlocked the gates of hell to let all those that suffered under the tyranny of this occult / governments. Because I'm just focused on the US, but I feel really confident this shit is other fucking countries as well, too. Monty, you fucking global power. I would unleash that and hope to God the people who suffered this abuse for generations get their just rewards from targeting the individuals that have caused them suffering. Apparently in the afterlife as well, too. Because whatever thing they sacrifice to... Oh, God. Whatever things they sacrifice to, apparently the souls that perish are unable to reincarnate. Which is awful. I believe in reincarnation, FYI. So some of these souls are just in anguish. Angry. Hearing wrath. And then I heard the Jaws theme. Alright, let's see what that's about. Give me more information about judgment. What's the judgment for? Who is it for? What's going on? Nine of Cups in reverse? Bitches are not happy. Oh, fuck. Their plan went fucking sideways. These people are upset. They're so upset and they're so in panic. So what they're doing right now is they're trying to shove shit down the government pipeline to get their shit fucking passed. And this is the tech bros. This just feels like they're freaking out because the things didn't go the way they wanted to. So now they're trying to like compensate in the 3D realm. But how they're compensating is they're just trying to shove shit down our goddamn throats and nobody fucking wants it. So it's like making everyone mad. Like no one, like, in my opinion, nobody really wants fucking AI. And fuck Disney for trying to do AI shorts. Fuck you. No. No. I'm a Disney person, okay? A lot of my ideals were shaped via Disney. And the big comfy couch I came to remember. Major bedhead. But these people are trying to enact their dream / wish that they wanted, which, of course, what a fucking surprise. It was more power and more money. Who would have fucking thought? I don't know. They can have all the power and all the money they want. It doesn't change the size of their teeny tiny itty bitty teeny weeny dick. Like, it doesn't change anything like that. And if this is a bitch who's doing this shit, like fucking, it's not gonna make you, like, it's not gonna make you, like, more fucking beautiful or nothing. It's just like, oh God, I'm just so over people in power. I have issues with authority. Either way, they're fucking upset because their secret weapon is not going to fruition. Oh, all the illusions they've casted over the years, I'm hearing, that shit's falling apart. There's like, see how it's like I feel like a smoke screen with this is Cypher, Dipper. If you don't know, like, Bill Cipher is like the triangle from Gravity Falls. If you haven't seen Gravity Falls, I recommend you watch it. It's a really good fucking show. It only has, I think, 2 or 3 seasons, and it just, like, was taken from us too soon. Same thing with Owl House. If you haven't seen it, I recommend you go watch it. People are upset. The demon thing they worked with, the fucking entity that fucking, they work with a lot of things. I know from what I can feel, they work with some alien fugitive, like, spirit energy thing. I don't know how else to describe it, but they work with that thing. And then they work with, like, Baal and a Moloch, is my understanding. There might be more, but those are the ones that I can, like, intuitively pick up on. Their demon thing can't fucking do shit. Because whatever they fucking worship and wanted this collective for that had the fucking power or whatever, can't do it. It just can't fucking do it. It needs that fucking divine energy or whatever, or that royal bloodline. Both maybe fucking, but they can't do shit, and they're getting recognized. There's no more smokescreen they can hide behind, so they're panicking. They are panicking because they're worried everything that they earned through these sacrifices are going to be rightfully taken the fuck away. Page of Pentacles. Whoever got fired by this snake, which maybe the snake might be a manager of some sort, someone maybe above this individual, because I don't understand why they backstab and they fire them. They were onto something, and they were committed to it. They were committed to finding out what the fuck happened to, apparently. What I'm hearing is all these children. That's what this individual was working on. And they might be fired, but I don't think they're... This individual still might be working on it, to be honest. I can't really tell, because I can't really hone in on the energy. But it's definitely this... I'm hearing, man, this man was committed. And it's kind of like when he's looking at I'm not sure what this guy's name is. I think it's supposed to be like a love angel or some sort. Not entirely sure. But you see how he's like, there's one hand empty and the other hand like in the pentacle, and he's like looking at it like, I don't know if I should. Should I focus on that or should I drop it? And it's like this individual can't drop it because it's either they solved it and they were tossed away, or they were on the verge of solving it. It's something along those lines. I wish I could get more accurate, like, description. King of Pentacles. One or many? Which one? Okay. So I know I talked about earlier how these people were like woken up and realized they didn't have to do this weird sadistic shit and all this jazz. Those men are the King of Pentacles. And they're working on something to bring you something. It's like they're trying to clear through shit. But you know how it's like with Dipper and Mabel? They're kind of looking like, oh, fuck. Like, fuck. Or they're in the chariot and they're running over the gnomes. It's definitely that vibe of them, like... Okay. My suspicion is these King of Pentacles had an awakening due to this collective, right? About being in touch with their intuition and everything. So they're trying to do that. However, they don't really know how to do that. So they're figuring out as they go. And they are, they're making the progress forward. But they are running over shit, and like there's mistakes down the line. They're genuinely trying their best, and they're committed with the Knight of Pentacles to get to you, is what it seems like. Because it feels like the King of Pentacles, I'm hearing they want to have your religion, your spirituality, and I like take it from you, but like be a part of it. Like they like if you were to hold a church or a seminar, sermon, whatever the fuck they're called. I don't go to church. It's been a very long fucking time. They would like attend like religiously because of like how I'm hearing this collective leads and like follows their intuition and stuff like that. And it seems like these men want to invest in you and do that instead. Like, they don't. I definitely getting with the card. They're trying to get the fuck out of whatever they were a part of. They definitely don't want to be a part of it anymore. Alright, I'm not getting anything off of that. Final outcome? Alright, we'll do the final outcome. Then I'm looking at the Page of Pentacles again, and with the other tarot cards I got out, I'm definitely getting the vibe that these people are not going to drop coming after you, collective. They're desperate. I feel like they're desperate enough to come after your children, too. Just like a FYI. Just like... I say that hesitantly, but it's not out of the realm of possibilities with this fucking group. Because I just... these fucking... just... I feel like I always pick up on the most fucked up things sometimes. You know, the paper trail might actually be the Epstein files. Oh, I can't say that word because I get fucking muted. That's what I'm thinking it might be. Because I'm like really, like at the time, today is November 25th. And some of the files have been leaked at this point. But I feel really confident that like things are gonna start connecting the dots to people in power. And I do mean just like celebrities as well too. Because I don't know why, but I get this feeling that some celebrities feel like they're exempt from this bullshit because they're not a politician. Oh, honey. If you were doing this satanic shit, there's connections to it. I just got like a couple celebrities that popped up in my head that I'm not gonna say at this current time. But... Shuffle. Oh, okay. Keep it up this way. We got the Six of Wands. So, regardless of what happens with this whole fucked up little mess, Agate Collective will overcome and get a lot of public recognition for this. Especially if you're like a divination artist and you have been posting and shit like that, shit similar to this. I know I'm not the only reader that has been tapping into people getting trafficked. Like, I know I'm not, so I feel confident on a level we're all kind of clicking into the same thing. But regardless, this collective that dealt with this bullshit will have a public victory. And you see the hamster? The hamster's like, ah! Oh, hello. The world in reverse. They fucking failed. Didn't mean to do that. Let's see what came out. Damn! We got the fucking Six of Wands, the Moon in reverse, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Collective, you are gonna fucking... Collective exposes the shit out of this whole entire fucking thing. There's like no fucking, no stone is unturned with the Moon in reverse. You fucking help air out all this bullshit, and also probably... can help some people connect the fucking dots to this shit. You might actually have people watching you actively trying to get more information if they're dealing with this shit. It's a possibility. Anything's fucking possible in this reality is what I've fucking learned. But Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacle, and a Three of Coins, you're gonna have this public victory, and you're gonna have a passionate, creative new beginning that's gonna bring you apparently like a really I'm hearing a lot of money. I heard fuck ton of money. And you're going to be working with a group of people, these King of Pentacles, they're going to want to work with you to, like, help you succeed and, like, raise you up and, like, fulfill, I heard, your destiny. I just read the cards. But yeah, this little satanic bullshit is going to fail. They can't come after you. They can't do it. They're going to fail. And with the world in reverse, usually they can talk about being online. There's going to be a lot of negative discourse regarding these. I'm hearing people in power. And not just government. I am talking corporations and billionaires as well, too, FYI. Oh, those motherfuckers are definitely involved. They're not fucking exempt from this shit. Absolutely the fuck not. No. Mm-mm. Nope. Just heard Jeffrey Lepstein. He's the tie in this bullshit. Alright, should I leave these here? Alright, I'm gonna leave those 4 cards there. Let's go. What's the final outcome? The final outcome. What's the final outcome with this bullshit? 5 of Pentacles. Oh. You know, I thought they said the snake was the backstabber and like a leader who like fired this individual, but I think eventually this same backstabber also got fired and is now in the 5 of Pentacles. I mean, these individuals are gonna experience the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like they'll be ostracized from, is that right, the right word? Ostracized from society? Like outcasted and just disgusted with. Like people, you know, a lot of people want fame, right? Like, they want to be famous. They want to be a household name, and they want to have all this attention. They want everyone to know who they are. But nobody ever thinks that, like, you can be famous for being a horrible fucking person. Like, no, I feel like a lot of celebrities and people, like, that are famous think of this shit. Like, you can be famous for being a fucked up individual and still get the fucking quote-unquote name recognition, just not in the way you want it. Like, I just feel like a lot of people are going to be a lot of people in power, celebrities and all this shit are going to be in the 5 of Pentacles, and they're going to be horrified because I'm hearing, mainly because their image is ruined. That's the only thing they really give a shit about is their fucking image. Because not every fucking celebrity is totally, like, self-absorbed snob. But a lot of them tend to develop that way, in my opinion. I just, I don't hate all fucking celebrities. I really don't. It's just, I don't care for celebrities at the same time. I'm just not that type of individual. Like, I don't really have a favorite celebrity. Like, the celebrities I like are comedians. Like, I fucking love Jon Stewart. Like, that's someone I quote-unquote idolize. But not to, like, a fucking degree. Just, like, I find him funny. John Oliver, Samantha Bee, Josh Johnson, Trevor Noah. Like, those are the type of people that, like, I quote-unquote idolize because I find them funny and smart, and that's what I care about, honestly. And then most of the time, majority of the time, they tell the truth. Oh, and Stephen Colbert. I forgot about that guy. He's, like, the most famous one. Can't help it. I'm a Jon Stewart, Jon Stewart, John Oliver. I like them both a lot. But anyway, Queen of Axes. How many? Is it one or many? Which one? Okay. We talked about the corrupted men, right? We talked about them, the men in power. Now we got bitches in power that are completely narcissistic. I'm also hearing covert narcissism as well, too. Which one is it mainly? Which one? They're mainly covert narcissists. Oh, of course they are. So oh god, I hate covert narcissism so fucking much. There's a lot of ladies that lied on the collective, because they're insecure about the collective for reasons I don't understand. But there was a lot of lies spread around by these malicious, egocentric, insecure bitches. And they're really good with wordsmithing. Apparently they told a bunch of convincing lies, or like half-truths. Did they even have half-truths? No, they didn't even have half-truths. They just had lies. None of it was anchored in truth or anything. But they told a lot of lies on the collective. They wanted to see the collective get hurt. These women are not a gal's gal. They're not. These are bitches that come with transactions, if you know what I mean. So some of these women in this occult bullshit. What the fuck? So. Okay. What I picked up on is these women, they're part of this cult, apparently had the, keyword, had the potential to be divine feminines, but decided to not do that, and instead siphon from other divine feminines, because God forbid y'all do the fucking work. They also, some of these women had specific partners in this occult that they slept with to exchange energy with. Is there more? Oh god, what else? Some of them did get passed around. So, like, this is so fucking weird. There are a few feminines in this occult that get passed around because apparently they're known for having a ton of abundant energy. Those individuals specifically siphon from divine feminines that they, like, corner captured and, like, kind of held hostage, but not in the way you would think, like held hostage, like financially be held hostage, or like unable to like move in the career ladder type of hostage and siphon off their like pain and stuff like that. So some of them are only promised to like one masculine, we'll say, in order to exchange energy. I don't know how they I don't know how they decide this, to be honest. But they were insecure about the collective joining this weird fucking cult, that they actively spread lies and misinformation to discredit the collective from joining, which honestly, I think they did you a big fucking favor to a degree. If this resonates, they did you a huge fucking favor, because this occult is fucking horrendous. Horrendous. It's horrendous. Yup. 7 of coins in reverse, and then I got the justice in reverse. They actively talk shit to invest against you. And apparently that shit affected you, and like all the shit talking affected you a lot. That it brought a lot of injustice in your life. This shit's interesting. Alright. So they invested against you and talked mad shit about you and actively tried to tear you down and ruin any job opportunities. You don't even have to have job opportunities that was in their realm of little fucking circle. It could have just been like you doing a whole, like, as an example, like fucking working in retail and then trying to find a remote job. They like interfered with that, or like it just like something like those lines. It's just like you like looking for a different job, like in the fucking real world. They actively invested against you so you would be stuck at some shitty ass job, and like they would fucking, they could have interfered with your fucking career and make sure that you had less hours or not much availability, shit like that. This brought an Neville Tower in their fucking direction because they went after someone, quite frankly, with more spiritual prowess than this whole entire fucking coven occult thing combined, globally, mind you. That's how powerful this in particular, that's how powerful this fucking collective is. They're not fucking protected, and they see it coming, and they know it's coming, and they are fucking in despair. There is no light. They have no light to shield themselves with anymore. They're fucking, they're fucked. They're just fucked. They're fucked. They the star in reverse, they are fucked. They don't have a fucking way to get out. They have the tower. They see the tower looming in on them, and they're like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, and there's nowhere for them to fucking hide at all, especially in the public eye. Oh, that shit's going to affect them, and we may possibly see it as well too, depending on how fucking things develop. They're Three of Swords, they're fucking heartbroken about this because it's like one of those things where like, I didn't know that my actions had consequences. It's like that fucking energy, which really irritates the shit out of me that people in power think they can just do whatever the fuck they want and have no goddamn consequences. I would like that to personally end. Personally, that's my little fucking mission. These people feel completely jealous, also possessive of you because of your spiritual abilities, because apparently, Collective, you're so fucking spiritually powerful that obviously they need to fucking have you and take that energy out of you that was God given to you, and then they need to fucking take it for themselves and just do weird, fucked up shit with it. I'm mad. I'm just mad. I'm just acting. I'm just reacting. These people, they planned with their little fucking friend group, all cheery, at these fucking rituals, bullshit parties, whatever the fuck they're doing. They planned this shit together as a little fucking community to bring you a fucking 10 of goddamn swords. They wanted to just fucking turn, like literally this guy's turning into a fucking puddle. That's what they wanted you to do. They didn't want you to be a fucking, like, I just hearing they didn't want you to be a human fucking being. They wanted you to be like some weird fucked up little kickball that they could just kick around the whole fucking whatever direction. I'm seeing like a bruised like orange. They just wanted to do all these awful things for you just for your energy because these bitches chose to be dark. And this is, I'm talking about the feminines, apparently, like in particular. I know the masculines were involved as well, too, but we're talking mainly about these chatty bitches that work together to try and come after you. They're fucking nervous now because you avoided the fucking 10 of swords. You avoided it. They sent that energy out. It has to come back somewhere. It's coming back onto them, and they fucking know it with the 9 of goddamn swords. They're, oh my god, they're like, I'm just hearing panic. I'm hearing, I can't believe this, I can't believe this, I can't believe this. What are we gonna fucking do? What are we gonna fucking do? Oh, am I supposed to go this way? Oh my god, she's on, they're on, the collective's on to us. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I don't know, do the right fucking thing, make some fucking changes into your goddamn life. Maybe like help the children that are getting abducted for your sick fucking rituals to like not be fucking abducted. I don't know, just spitballing here, just spitballing. Either way, they're freaking out because they're the Queen of Swords in reverse. There's little to no emotion, like there's no like. They can't emotionally regulate their shit without tarnishing someone. These bitches have to slash someone down in order for them to feel better. Keep in mind, I'm talking about people in power and fucking celebrities. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'm just reacting to this information as well, and it just makes me so infuriated. Because this clearly went on for so fucking long, and it should have stopped a long fucking time ago. And it didn't, and it's just, whatever. Anyway, they're stuck. Hangman in reverse, or the Hangzus in reverse. They're stuck. They're stagnant. I feel like they're caught in the spotlight. I'm also hearing old images and videos are getting brought up to be used against them. So it's like if they try to move in a positive direction, they kind of swing back because these individuals care about the court of public opinion. So I'm definitely getting with this, with the Hang Zeus right now, is a lot of people in power, politicians and celebrities at this current time, have a lot of eyes on them, and they cannot hide. No, they cannot. And they're being judged by every little single thing they fucking do. So they're stuck. And I get the King of, I got the Queen and the King of Cups actually in reverse. So, are these groups? So this group of this occult that is emotionally stunted, hearing temper tantrums, vain, I'm just seeing crying and like panic right now, to be honest. It's just a lot of oh my god, 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 what are we gonna fucking do? What are we gonna fucking do? They don't know, they can't regulate. They cannot have they don't know a peace of mind. And if these people were, oh my god, these bitches were siphoning people's into fucking wishes. And now, since they don't have the power source to feed off these people's intuitions, now they're fucking clueless. They don't know what to fucking do because they don't have other people's fucking gift to get them through this bullshit. You know what? Fucking good. So now they sit there and watch the fucking collective with the Page of Swords, trying to figure out what to fucking do, how to get out of the bullshit, how and when to attack. They're trying to install a bunch of confusion and a lot of confusion and lies around you still, because they don't know what else to fucking do at this goddamn point. They genuinely don't know what to fucking do. So they're doing this. They're spreading a bunch of lies and confusion around you, which is not exactly fucking foolproof with the Fool in Reverse. It's a stupid path for them to go on, because apparently there's more consequences to them lying, because, you know, words are spells, so whatever they're saying about the collective, realistically it probably ends up coming true for those individuals, and they have to deal with the fucking backlash, because bitches are lying and falling off a goddamn cliff, and there's no, at the bottom of the goddamn cliff is a bunch of spiky fucking rocks, and I don't know how they think they're gonna fucking land comfortably on it. Oh my god. They are so fucking, they are worked the fuck up over how they can steal and fuck you over with the 7 of fucking axes and the 4 of axes in reverse. Wait, is it 4 or 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's 6. Okay, I'm still kind of right, I'm still on the right track. They can't get over on how they can't not stop thinking about it. They're stuck on it. They cannot think past this. They cannot think past this. They are stuck because they're fucking stupid at this goddamn point. And meanwhile, you're in the Queen of Pentacles energy, and look, someone's coming along at a very steady pace, the Knight of Pentacles, and look who it is. It's the fucking King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles has made their way, and look, it's like fucking, like, it's just like, how it looks to me is like, you know, Bill Cipher's like, here, give this bitch my pentacle. And the Knight of Pentacles is like, alright, here's my pentacle. And then you're like, here, like fucking, we'll exchange pentacles. Here you go. That's what it fucking looks like to me. Like, he comes over, just bloop, bloop. Like, that's what it's like. You have these group of men that are gonna give you an offer to, like, provide you with some sort of, like, solid, genuine opportunity where you can grow and thrive in. However, the thing is, so, I got the 5 of Wands, the 8 of Axes in reverse, and the 9 of Axes. So, right now, at this time of this recording, these men who were a part of this occult are working on getting out of it, and it's pretty exhausting because they have to fight apparently a bunch of obligations and vows that they made when they did this little cult bullshit, and they're actively seeking ways to get out of it with the 8 of Swords, and I think they will get out of it. But they're all fighting over who gives you the offer. It's a competition, well, amongst themselves over 1, who can get out first, and 2, who can make it to the collective and provide this opportunity. Yeah, with the Strength in reverse and the 9 of Wands, this is not easy for them to get out of it. Some of them are actually scared to get out of this little occult bullshit, but I do feel like they have faith. Like, and it's going to be difficult with the 9 of Wands. Like, it's going to be difficult. They're gonna have to withstand a lot of shit because it seems like there's no, when you join something like this, there's just no bye. There's some shit. There's some ties you gotta fucking sever. And knowing this occult bullshit, I feel like something with blackmail is relevant, to be honest. And I'm hearing some sort of financial ties, because there must be payoffs and stuff like that. But they want to get out, and they're going to get out at some point. But it's not going to be easy with the Strength in reverse, because this occult made sure it wasn't easy to get out. But you are inspiring, collective. Queen of Wands, You looking good. You looking fine. You standing in your fucking power. The High Priestess. You are a good-looking, all-knowing bitch. For as far as anyone's fucking concerned, if you resonate with this really long fucking reading. They came up against you, and they lost their Ten of Pentacles. Which is why I think it's people in power, as I said, because this is a legacy. People are going to, I heard, ruin and or tarnish their legacy for coming up against you, specifically. Apparently in the spirit world, it was a no-no to come after this collective in particular. And I guess these people didn't believe it because they thought they were gods. Funny how you had to sacrifice shit to gods to make you think you are a god. Funny how that works. Looks like some people got a spiritual reality check. Yup, fucking. And what I couldn't pick up, the Six of Pentacles in reverse on top of the fucking Nine of Cups. They couldn't take shit from you, and they're upset that they couldn't fucking do it. They may have taken shit from you in the past, energy-wise, I feel like. Energy. They did take your energy at some point, but I feel like you got that back because of how this reading is fucking unfolding. Yeah. Anything else? That's the reading. So this reading is an hour and 36 minutes. That is a very intense reading, and the long guys were out the entire fucking time. So my apologies on that. The TLDR of this shit, the government, which I don't think is a surprise to anyone at this point if anyone's been following the Lipston files, the government has been actively avoiding kidnappings that have been reported. And there's a paper trail of that to some degree that is now going to get found out. There's mass surveillance going on a lot of people, aside from the people at the TP top. Because, you know, rich fucks gotta defend other rich fucks, you know? So, you know how, like, Peter Thiel, Sam Acker, whatever the fuck all their bullshit is, like invading our fucking data and, like, getting into our shit. Yeah, no, their little fucking billionaire friends are exempt from that because they've been doing some really fucked up thing that I guess it's nice for them to not be fucking surveillance and have fucking data and evidence of that shit. How fucking convenient. Sure, okay. See how that is. Apparently some politicians too as well. You know, when you're buddy-buddy with the tech bros, and I hear you suck their dick, apparently they'll give you some favors. I'm gonna keep that to myself. But if you understand my mind process, maybe you guys know where I was thinking and why I was smiling so wide. So there's that. On top of that too, though, however, once upon a time when I pulled on this little occult group, they were doing shit in the fucking woods, and then that got found out. So they went to a different secluded area, but it seems like someone, I don't know who exactly, has surveillance on the secluded area, and they witnessed something happen in the secluded area. They witnessed something that made these individuals go, holy shit, what the fuck did we fall into? Down the rabbit hole. Also, for me, when I see that card, that lets Spirit let me know, is like, oh, bitch, we got more. Just wait. It's like, oh, fucking great. Devil in reverse, poison, drugs in reverse with secret weapon cross. These individuals, I don't think it's coming to fruition. But these individuals had a sinister fucking idea to fuck with people's medication, specifically people's mental health facilities, to stifle their abilities and or enhance it to make them more fucking crazy. Because it seems like these people have been monitoring people divine powers or like intuition, whatever you want to call it, gifts, abilities for a while, and they know how to accentuate these gifts and also diminish these gifts. So people in power were actively choosing who gets to ascend and who doesn't get to ascend, which is not how that fucking works. That's like, a spiritual journey is a spiritual journey you go on with yourself to discover yourself, and also just happen. I didn't intentionally go on the spiritual journey. I got kind of dragged into it, but I fucking learned to be in tune with myself, my body, and I feel like the universe and to a degree the planet. I would like to say animals, but mainly it's only my cat that I talk to. But that was their secret weapon. And I feel like they're doing at the current I feel like it's gonna get found out to some degree of how they're doing this shit. But also, I feel like they may be doing this stuff currently as well, too. Because as someone who's been in mental health facilities, I've had to play the fucking medication game, and it fucking sucks. So, like... I just realized these cards were not in the right order. They were upside down. I can't handle that. I think they tried doing this shit to you, Collective, if you end up in a mental health facility and playing the medication game. I think you overcame it and that upset them. There's someone that was working on something with specifically, I'm hearing child abuse, child care, child trafficking as well, too. There was someone who was on the verge of solving it, or solved it and it got buried, but this individual that was onto that shit is not gonna let that shit go with the Page of Pentacles. I think they're still gonna work on it on their own. The snake that backstabbed them from stopping from solving it, my understand... Did the snake get fired? The snake get fired? Okay, no, the individual that was trying to solve it got fired. So that must have been some sort of law enforcement agency or something along those lines. Who? I am definitely getting the rich people that were doing this really sick shit, are gonna be out in the cold. I am definitely getting, like, people are going to outcast these individuals that were a part of this shit. I get that strongly. I'm also getting, because of how the cards are laid out right now, I'm also getting to that these individuals who are upset that their illusions aren't working are still committed to doing this. However, if they continue to do this, they're just going to end up losing a fuck ton of money and being out in the cold and ostracized from... Ostracized? I'm not saying that right, am I? Ostracized from society. But in the end, you will win. You will have a public victory over this. I just feel like this might take a while for it to play out, to be honest. Because this doesn't feel... This feels sticky. It feels grimy. And it's just like, there's so much fucking red tape everywhere in my mind's eye. All over the goddamn place. So yeah, well, that's the reading. So if you enjoyed it, and you stayed for the whole entire fucking thing, thanks, appreciate you. Just know that I love you. Take care of yourself spiritually, mentally, and physically. Know that I love you. Bye.